March 28th, 12:41 p.m. Prison, maximum security. But didn't you say an anti-autograph suit takes flight even in the dead of night or something? Whoa, now one powerful performer. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. That voice, I knew it. Has been far too long. You remember me? I could hardly forget now, could I? After all, you were the one who put me away. Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking to that dog? Or is there someone else in there? Still can't see a damn thing. Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. Forgive me, I do not often receive visitors. One moment, I will turn on lights. You're a heavy-footed lot. I'm right in thinking there are 3 of you in all. Very well, perhaps we should start by introducing ourselves. I am Bodhidharma Karnis. As you may have gathered, Mr. Edgeworth and I are old acquaintances. Karnis was a notorious assassin. Some knew him as the Blind Butcher. His only weapons were a vicious hunting hound and a fearsomely sharp knife. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. The last sound his victims would ever hear. Well, Miss Edgeworth, might I guess why you have come to see me? You know why I'm here. In fact, I'm going to bet you know every detail of this sordid little affair too. Already. I suppose we have nothing to hide from one another. Your faithful canine friend is going to be the chief suspect in the murder investigation. The person who found the body saw a dog with its mouth around the victim's throat. Your witness is mistaken. Helmut is a gentle soul. He used my eyes, nothing more. It's absurd to think that he would do such a thing, isn't it, boy? Yes, it is. You're a good boy, aren't you? Helmut is more than a mere seeing eye dog. He's certainly no good boy. He's also a trained killer. A weapon was used in this man's sordid trade. This witness of yours, he is trustworthy, I assume? So it isn't even but trustworthy. Still very much a suspect himself. hardly claim that his testimony is beyond reproach. No then! For as much. Yes, I did, Helmut. Yes. Figures that you already knew you are witnesses. What were you doing between 8 and 10 AM yesterday morning, Mr. Callis? During the show, you mean? I was ensconced in these humble surroundings. I've developed a passion for wood carving, you see. An obsession even. I was engrossed in it all morning. And you have permission to engage in such a hobby? Can't believe someone would actually let you. The warden and I have an understanding. That's ridiculous. This man shouldn't be allowed one, let alone 5 chisels. Nothing but lethal weapons in his hand. I was carving Buddhist pieces at first. By the 674th, my interest had begun to wane. Time is all I have, child. In any case, my focus has now shifted to pieces such as these. I didn't know you played chess. You play too, do you not, prosecutor? Perhaps one day you might indulge me? But you might find my game rather rudimentary. I only began after my arrival here, I'm afraid. What's that piece? A dog with 3 heads. Severus. Ah, yes, the dogs of war. You must forgive my little joke. Chess is, after all, a game of war. Soldiers, knights, castles, all doing their utmost to protect the king, all loyal to the last. I've always thought it strange that such a game was no place for a dog. After all, what more loyal weapon could an army call upon? Still, it's simply a piece made for fun, for in order to play by the regular rules. With regular pieces. Can't imagine it's easy finding opponents to play here in prison now. Oh, I have my correspondence. Correspondence, just then. Sharing news by post. Yes, even prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters. Their contents are inspected, of course. Although I have yet to receive the details of my current opponent's next move. Sounds like this current opponent isn't present here. I suppose you know the identity of the deceased, Mr. Canis? His name was Bronco Knight, was it not? Poor unfortunate soul. You keep your head to the ground. Why, here's all I have, Mr. Edgeworth. Why am I not surprised that he's plugged into the prison's information network? But perhaps he was not so unfortunate after all. What do you mean? Mr. Knight's crime was a grave one, a crime for which he would have been made to pay dearly anyway. The attempted assassination of a president? That is no small matter. Attempted assassination? Yes, we proved that he murdered his team leader, and that there was no attempt on the president's... Are they attempting to cover President Wang's fake assassination scheme? Whoa there, cowboy. You're saying the Bronxer didn't actually have a pop at the press? Because I had to defend him on the charge of attempted murder. To explain why the committee was so keen to get involved. Swapped in that wiener kid to push through an attempted murder charge. So they really were trying to frame him. According to the guards, this night was it? They tell me he was violently insistent that he had attempted no assassination. It should have come out anyway when the case went to trial. No expert in legal matters, but allow me to say this one thing. If for certainty that he would not have been the first inmate imprisoned on false pretenses. An uncomfortable fact, but a fact nonetheless. Yes, Helmut. Yes, it is. Yes. The courtroom is not always the bastion of truth you believe it to be. Mr. Edgeworth? No bastion of truth, I've heard something to that effect before. Yes, a certain Interpol agent who doesn't have much faith in prosecutors. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you? Fueled by that kind of thinking, is there any wonder that what we use nothing but falsities and lies? Sorry, but the truth doesn't need lies to you to distort it. No, Whoever was able to flee the spell is mistrust of prosecutors. Even Helmut understands, don't you, Helmut? Yes, you do. The truth's revealed in court and your deductions. It is dangerous to trust either implicitly. But I'm not bitter. You're not the first to make me a subject of unfounded suspicions in recent days. In fact, I was visited by another prosecutor only yesterday. He was accompanied by a judge. They even dragged the warden along, her distaste for me lingering unspoken in the air. Not those two again. Prosecutor Winner and Judge Gavel. They went over my cell with a fine-tooth comb, but they left empty-handed. They were looking for the murder weapon, I believe, to no avail. Mustn't take it personally. Rumor has it, and they searched every cell in the prison. They failed to find what they were looking for. They weren't too disappointed. Well, that posed more questions than an answer. What do we do now? So its testimony is flimsy at best. I need more proper evidence if I want to take Keen's on. Well, I think that's quite enough chit-chat for one day. Helmut will show you out. Good boy, Helmut. Go now. Go now. He's not showing us out permanently, right? Until next time, Mr. Keenan. It does pain me that the brief time must end just as we were becoming reacquainted. I wait your return, Mr. Edgeworth. Now to gather the evidence, we need to bolster my case. And that's the best hiding spot you could find. It's alright, Kate, you can come down now. Where's Fender? Fender. What do we do now? You and I will continue the investigation. And just where to start by solving that one particular mystery that's been dogging us this whole time. His body was found in one of the prison workshops, but he was presumably being detained in one of the detention centers holding cells. So how did he wind up on the other side of news? I'm sure he'll find us when we're ready. When he's ready. She must have come from the corridor marked near entry. You still not talking, ma'am? Even the evidence you brought from the precinct? The killer for hire. You normally conduct interrogations on them yourself. You want this? Let's see, notebook. Here. That's how a steep price to pay. I need to ask her more about Keenis, but she dominated the conversation from start to finish. Let's go investigate the victim's cell, shall we? So this is a nice cell. There's something different about this spot here. Yeah, strange. Why would someone only do the part right next to the bed now? Please stop. This part of the floor has been wiped clean. The barrel is nice and spotless. No signs that the toilet paper has been used. Everything seems to be in order with this toilet here. Why? What's wrong? I think there might be a reason behind the open plan layout. Nothing about this place has been very fee-friendly, if I'm being honest. I think that might be entirely deliberate, Kay. Guard? I'd like you to retrieve the footage from the security camera and review it as carefully as you can. If you see anything out of the ordinary, inform me immediately. Yes, sir! The correspondence chest.
Eureka!
This chess game, I've seen it before. I'm investigating. This particular bit of chess chat can prove to be vital. Now, take a look at this. Can you tell me what it is? The rules of the game are not important. What is important are the positions of the piece. Compare the ones in Mr. Penis' cell, these. Do you notice anything? Indeed, there's no dog in the diagram, but that's to be expected. Apart from that, however, the positions of the pieces are identical. Oh, I have my correspondence. As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Canis' chess opponent was... This could be just the proof we need to show that Mr. Canis had a connection to the victim. Investigation complete. I think we've about exhausted the cell. Made significant progress by establishing a connection between Mr. Canis and the victim. This is bad, sir! Is that the card? The security camera footage, sir. I watched it and... What is it? Can you show it to us? Yes, sir. I have a small playback monitor with me. What's that? Until now, our assumption was that the crime had taken place inside the prison courtroom. But it seems that assumption may have been wrong. No, it has actually been attacking this.
Take that! Take that!
This thing piece of evidence means, what does it mean?
Take that!
Florentine cells weren't clean. Presumably to remove something? Could that something have been his blood? No, not yet. So I know how nicely the dog moved between his cell and the prison proper. What a surprise, Mr. Prosecutor. Thanks for it all, later. Well, Mr. Prosecutor and his girlfriend. Didn't expect to run into you here. Must be my lucky day. This is Agent Shi Longlan, Orient. He was in charge of a case I worked on 2 weeks back. What he'd gone home to him after that, please. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang? You could say that. Nothing on me concern you out. That's true. He's usually accompanied by an army of police officers. They were out again a couple of days back, sticking nose and things. A couple of days back, he means instant for the president's in car. Actually, I thought you might be there as well. Heading up the security detail. Our president doesn't have much faith in the efficacy of his own country's police force. Maybe now think twice before using contractors again. Amateurs. Agent Lang doesn't have much faith in prosecutors, of course, do their job right. That's why he's so meticulous about investigating with his hand-picked clean soft officers. Indeed, no doubt things would have turned out differently had you and your men been in charge. My men, huh? Yeah, those guys aren't around anymore. What? They're not? Funny, isn't it? Maybe I'll move now. What are you saying, Agent Lang? What on earth happened? I told you, it doesn't concern you. See you around, Mr. Prosecutor. Well, he seems okay. Yes, I would very much like to know why. But there's nothing we can do about it right now. Nothing, no wait, if I am, and let's just say be a lot more nervous about something got here. No, okay, you should know when to let sleeping dogs. By the sound of it, Candace's dog hasn't been spotted on the side of these heavy security doors. Snacks, yeah. You know that not everyone is unique, right? Oh man, I'm in so much trouble. What's the matter? You seem perturbed. Oh, well, you see, one of my uniforms is missing. I could have sworn it was lying in my locker. Where in the world did that idea spring from? Hey. Those my faithful assistants I see before me? Fender? And where exactly have you been? Where have I been? I've been looking for you two. Been searching high and low. Wandering lonelily ruined prison halls. It was terrible, I tell you. Well, the prison's over there on the other side of the facility, boss. So listen, just got a lowdown on some seriously dynamite material. You wanna hear it, right? Right? Seamless. I chatted with a few of the guards and they told me something Shame in Tarzan. Is that his pronounced? Turns out the prankster had himself A little incident 2 days ago. Pre-mortem, if you catch my drift. An incident? Simeon told you he came to visit his pal, right? But it happened right after they left us, when Banco was being escorted back to his cell. With just one guard and he was handcuffed to the house. They'd made a pact and the guard was taken off his cuffs when the Bronxer clobbered him. Knocked the poor guy out cold. Sounds like it might have been the prelude to a jailbreak. But when the other guards showed up, they couldn't find their comrade's keys. Were there any rumblings about tonight attempting to escape? There's a bit that far as the old noggin. There were none. He just sat in his cell and turned up dead. What's more, he swore right to the end and he has stole the keys. He turned his head inside out too, but no dice. God, he was struck. What did he have to say? Nothing. Poor guy was still out when they took him to the hospital. Or at least he's still there. So there's nobody around to tell us what really happened. What the? It's you losers! That's all we need. Why are you still hanging around there like a bad smell? Hey there, little buddy. Listen, Miles there's working with me now as an associate. Nonsense! You want to stay to cause trouble and turn my investigation into a farm. Eustace means farce, of course. A simple slip of the tongue. Seems like a reasonably apt choice of words to me. Judge Gavel, great to see you again, man. Guilty as charged, now we've broken out here. Oh no, I'm totally cool either way. It's not a problem if I'm not getting paid now, correct? Exactly what he said. Miles here is just a volunteer. We're all about the pro bono stuff over there, Edgeworth and Co. Yeah, a regular philanthropist. Judge Gavel, I was hoping to ask around the grounds for Simeon Saint's arrest. Is that a challenge I hear? No, I was just asking Judge Gavel. I'm always ready for a little verbal combat. Show you what it takes to be a real winner. How is it a verbal combat if you won't let me speak? So, this could be useful. Fine, we'll do as you suggest. Now, you could begin by telling us why Mr. Saint was arrested. Not now, Gavel. Watch and wonder. As I put this pathetic prosecutor in his place, he's going to run rings around me. I think you meant to say that you would be the one running rings around me. Oh well, so badly like yours will be ringing. Prepare to be humbled, Edgeworth. I love how we don't even have cross-examination music for this. You don't know why I arrested that man? Simple. Simple. Found evidence. Evidence for him all over that thing. That was some incontrovertible, conclusive proof. You saw the truth first. Why me, of course. Winner by name, winner by nature. Where do I even begin? Honestly, just even shut up. You said that you were the one who arrested Mr. Saint, but do you even have the authority to do so, Mr. Winner? Of course, that's what he meant. This is clearly going to take a while. Shame, really. Given that I'm much more interested in what Judge Gavel is silently thinking over there.
Hold it!
I'm just checking, but you do know who it was you arrested, correct? Eh? Is this some kind of joke? What's the no way arrested? It was, Simeon Saint. Good know he remembers that much at least.
Hold it!
Rock solid, you say? Impressed. Hold on, I know what you're doing here. You're trying to butter me up. That might work on the chumps you mean in court, but it won't work on me. The evidence we found is certainly rather damning of Mr. Saint. Perhaps you should tell Mr. Edgeworth about it, Eustace. Damning is right. It was on the strength of that evidence I decided to arrest him.
Hold it!
Evidence of him was all over that thing. Could you be a little more specific, Mr. Winner? Don't really have to spell it out for you, Edgeworth. I don't even you could put two and two together. Stop messing around. The onus is on you to provide a comprehensible testimony. No, by all means, please do.
Hold it!
The only incontrovertible fact here is that you don't know how to give a proper testimony. What are you talking about? It's not my fault if you can't keep up. Perhaps I could be so bold as to add some additional details? I do, but I'm not so sure about you.
Hold it!
You saw it first? I suppose you can prove that. I made the connection the moment I saw the crime scene. It was a light and fast deductive leap. What more evidence do you need? Well, you haven't given me any evidence at all, so... You still don't get it, do you? Oh, don't worry, we can't all be born winners. I'm not sure I want to get whatever it is he's talking about.
Objection!
So the fingerprints on the chest set are the ace up your sleeve? The one about what? Oh, yes, the chest are up the ace sleeve. That's right, Druff, I've got a winning hand as usual. Only your winning hand is busted flush. For you see, it was Simeon Saint who brought that chest set to the victim in the first place. Therefore, it's only natural that his fingerprints all over it. That took a while to sink in. In conclusion, these fingerprints aren't proof of anything, and Mr. Saint's arrest was premature. Premature? The incident took place here within the walls of this facility. And being neither a guard nor a prisoner, it makes very little sense to suspect Mr. Saint. Oh! Now what? I think you might be the premature one here, Edgeworth. I think you were the one accusing me of being hasty. If you only just work out what that word means. Sure, I identified Mr. Saint as the suspect faster than pretty much anybody else. And I wouldn't have raised when it came to picking out the crucial evidence too. Quick on the troll, you see. But hasty? Not at all.
Overruled!
Judge Gavel? Well, Gavel. Gavel. I have him right where I want him. Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may. On the particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating.
Objection!
Now this ingenious deduction explains when Mr. Saint was arrested. Let's just say, you won't be disappointed. Judge Gavel deliberately diverted the conversation away from my line of questioning. What exactly is she up to? Fact 1. The murder weapon was some sort of metal blade. Fact 2. Potentially deadly blades, strictly controlled within the prison walls as we both know. These two facts conclude that the weapon in question must have come from outside. It's been hidden inside the chest set. That's what I think of, anyway. Since the only prints we found one in the chest set belonged to the victim and the suspect, I'd say it's blindingly obvious who brought the weapon in and used it, wouldn't you? Something else, this testimony this time is a little more comprehensible than the last. As evident from the fact it gave the cross-examination music instead of that goofy shit before. Another winning deduction brought to you by one winner, Eustace, prosecutor extraordinaire. More like one winner, Eustace, prosecutor extraordinaire, if you ask me. Good question. Why don't you take a look for yourself? Inside the chessboard. I suppose there's one way to find out. What? The stiff lining at the top opens like a flat door. Indeed, not enough to hide something like a small knife. Ingenious, no? The killer snuck the weapon in there. What do you mean, huh? Let me finish, will ya? I fear you've not been listening, Mr. Winner, or perhaps you've simply forgotten. The detention center is outfitted with a security gate. Huh? I mean, yeah, and... The security gate also acts as a metal detector. Use this. You must pass through another one on the way inside the prison itself. Yes, that's right. Of course I remember. You definitely didn't. It would have been impossible to smuggle a metal blade with such a gate in the facility. It would seem to blow a rather large hole into the reason, Mr. Winner. Are you telling me that the chest set wasn't put with a metal detector? Very good. Thank you, Gavel. It was my pleasure. Cross-examination. Oh, she's holding a trial. Well, no matter. Let's see how well this ingenious deduction of Mr. Winner's holds up, shall we? A metal blade, you say? And do you have any evidence to support this? You mean you didn't even look at the victim's injuries? Why am I not surprised you failed rate? The fatal blow was a stab wound to the neck. It was delivered by a knife-like blade. That much is absolutely beyond doubt. Appears that they're not yet aware of a certain other piece of information. Not for words, are we? Let's just keep going. My brilliant deduction's done it there, you know. Nope.
Hold it!
The fact that such objects are strictly controlled doesn't mean they're absolutely forbidden. Well, no, I mean, some of the prisoners use scissors to cut the animal's hairs and that avenue of inquiry was confusing. Yes, only one bladed object has been signed out by a single prisoner at the time of the incident. They was tested for traces of blood, but none were found. I suppose he's referring to the scissors Mr. Simon was using. There's no way the blade in question came from inside the prison. Wait.
Objection!
Nope. Top tier mastery. Alexa. Lamp on.
Hold it!
That's an attempt at clarification of footnotes, because it clearly accomplished neither. feeling is mutual, believe me. Honestly, it's rough. You haven't figured that out by now. You didn't even figure it looser than I thought. Mr. St. Clair brought the murder weapon in the prison. The question is how?
Objection!
Nope.
Hold it!
But no murder weapon is found at the place. And there's nothing inside that chessboard either. I'm curious, Mr. Winner, do you also have thoughts about where this weapon might be? It's, well, the perpetrator must have hidden it somewhere in the prison. Is there a problem with his claim? There's a problem. Oh.
Take that!
No. Perhaps not.
Take that!
No useless, that isn't.
Hold it!
I don't get it. What are you trying to do? Oh, right, yeah, that, 100%. Didn't show enough life, so I said about the fingerprints is true, therefore.
Hold it!
And would you care to name this person? So I'm into it, dear fellow. The killer is you. But Mr. Saint isn't here anymore. Mr. Winner is having a moment K. Try not to hurt him. You guys are done mocking me. He was only bailed out by Judge Gavel's wisdom, or rather her own deductions. Things are going to get fast if he's on real opponent. Any bad ideas, Miles Reno?
Take that! Take that!
I'm starting to worry about your memory, Mr. Winner. Didn't you and the good judge search the prison with Warden Lagarde? And didn't you fail to find a likely murder weapon? Well, yes, but I guess we just missed it, that's all. You're saying your search wasn't entirely thorough? You, the so-called winning rookie? Stop making fun of me! Thank you to leave my name out of this. Not you too, please.
Objection!
But what you are proposing is impossible. And this proves why the culprit couldn't possibly have taken the weapon out of the prison with him.
Take that!
More memory trouble, Mr. Winner? Now you're forgetting things you yourself said. Are you making fun of me again? Oh, so you remember what I said. But perhaps you might have been better served by remembering this. What's that? Wait, does he say something? It would certainly seem that way. There's a security gate on the entrances to the detention center in the prison proper. And coming from the prison, anyone leaving the facility would have had to have passed through both of them. The two gates, both fitted with metal detectors. Oh wait, now I remember! So as you can see, there is no way anyone could have taken a weapon out of both gates. And therefore, there is no way the murder weapon could have left the prison. Ah! In which case, Mr. Edgeworth, perhaps you must... It is still here on the premises, and that's the only plausible conclusion to be drawn. We searched the prison but not the bomb and couldn't find anything! Because you were never going to find anything to begin with. Not when you were labouring under the misconception that it's a blade you're looking for.
Take that!
This is footage taken from a security camera trained on Knight's holding cell. Now watch it for yourselves and see. What? That's how? This footage captures the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. Wasn't sufficient proof of how he really died, couldn't you say? So now we know that Knight was in fact killed in his cell by a vicious dog. A dog now moved the victim's body to the prison workshop post-mortem. We know this thanks to an eyewitness who saw the dog in the workshop when the body was discovered. Of course, you can all agree that there was no way the dog could have planned to find itself.
Overruled!
She's right, there's one major problem in my version of the events. Oh! The truth is, I don't know yet. Wait a minute. Of course not! Can it, Wonder Boy? You didn't even know it was a problem. There's still so much more to... Court was never in session in the first place.
Objection!
We may not have all the answers yet, but you haven't explained anything either regarding Mr. Saint. Just as we don't yet know how the dog made it into one of the detention center's holding cells, we can't know how Mr. Saint could have made it inside the detention center, let alone the prison either. He would have been allowed as far as the visitor's room to see his friend, but no further. It was hard for me to conceive how he could have committed a crime in a place he had no access to. Judge Gavel, I believe it's your turn to provide some proof. Proof that Simeon Saint was able to enter the prison. What? They actually have something? What's she building up to here? Makes you wonder how much different things would have played out if Simeon had been found guilty. Given the fact that Child 5 revolves around him, she held on to that fact until the last possible moment. Let me on my own favour, and only afterwards did she use this to reveal the truth. Wait. Must be why she steered him onto a different topic than true. This has nothing to do with you. What are you trying to say? Is that a threat? Thank you for your concern. But I do not abandon anything. What I start, Don't worry, Fender. I have no intention of resting. Nevertheless, our assumption that Mr. Saint couldn't have entered the prison has been proven false, which means we'll need to restart our investigation from square one. You withheld information from me. Why? I didn't withhold anything. At least I didn't mean to. It's irrelevant. You're still a member. Let's try this again. Why didn't you tell us? Because it would have looked so suspicious, maybe in a performer in the circus show. And maybe in friends with Bronco. I thought I'd made it clear that I believed in you. But when you stare at me like that, you're so terrified, aren't you? You're a real smooth operator, aren't you, Miles? Any other clients giving tips you want to share? You're really not helping, Fender. In this way, it just sounds like we really will need to question him about everything all over again. I'm an animal tamer, kind of. So I'm in the hopes. Lions, tigers, bears! Oh my! No! I work with this little guy. Looks pretty tame already to me. Even though my friend can say otherwise. I'm being beaten up by him. And his badge was taken from him. So you're not exactly a tamer. More like one of those old-timey organ grinders. No, money. I'm trying to... Oh, you little scamp. Something tells me it's the organ grinder who's being monkeyed around. I was telling the truth. The circus release company. They advertise and everything. You must be the CEO and I guess you call me a gopher? You have my manager. She's head of the animal taming department. It's part of the showbiz division. I'm not some kind of creature, Fender. And I've had quite enough whipping from So this line manager, was she working with you on the show? Yes, it was just us two. It wasn't all that big of a job compared to what we normally do. How the fuck is this bitch only 1 year old? She looks like she's in her 30s. But I did have a bit part this time. So only 2 members of the circus are relevant to this case. Alright, talk me through your movements here in the facility. Yeah, I came to see Bronco around noon 2 days ago. And that was when you brought him to chess set? Yes, and that same evening I started work on setting up the stage in the yard. They let us use one of the rooms in the prison for storage. Workshop A, I think. Workshop A, where Knight's body was found. No, I could never ask her to schlep all that stuff around. Like I said, everyone keep work's my job. Once it was all set up, we did run through and it must have been midnight by the time I left. Next morning I was back and ready for the show, which started at 8 AM, then we performed till 10. So Mr. Saint was the only one unprepared to enter the room where the body was found. When his body was found immediately after the show had ended. Do you have any idea why you were arrested? And why so quickly? Never seen a guy get booked so fast. You don't even know Winner wouldn't just pull somebody in on a hunch. He does. Pretty sure he does. Never underestimate the power of an underdeveloped intellect. I think I know why. When I was moving those stuff, I went to go see how he was doing. Bronco, I mean. You went to holding cells on your own? Tell me you had permission. No, it wasn't a form of it or anything. I just saw Snooker and all. But you'd just seen him earlier that same day. Why take the risk? I've known him since we were kids. When both of us were lonely, he doesn't have any family, you see. Just like me. I knew he'd be feeling lonely. I'd want somebody to talk to, so I went to go see him. You didn't have any family? For a while I had my dad, but he passed away when I was a little kid. Losing one's father's child. I know that pain all too well. There was nobody else nearby when you went to see him? No, the other holding cells were empty and I didn't see guards. Well, somebody must have seen you, or you wouldn't be in there. Oh, no. I messed up so bad, didn't I? So the assumption is that something happened while the two were alone together. At least I imagine how we went on Judge Gavel's thinking. In any case, I think we'll need to speak to your boss next. Yes, I heard she's supposed to be around today too, somewhere in the yard. Unfortunately so, I'm afraid. But thank you for sharing such personal details with us. By the sound of it, you had little reason to kill Knight. If anything, you're almost affected by his passing. What's more, some people don't believe a person such as gentle as you is capable of murder. Rest assured, we believe you. And we will get you out of here. Well, what do we have here? A gosh darn defense attorney, that's right. Bravo, big guy. Can't believe I'm saying it, but you even reminded me of the old man for a moment there. I... From the Book of Gregory, an attorney is a friend of the friendless. Stay me on me, bucko. This guy will suffer any hardship for your friendship. Things are gonna be shippily amazing. I didn't realize Talk Like a Pirate Day had come early this year, Fender. But that's just the thing, you never know when the pirate will strike next. Anyway, kid, you want some candy? No thanks, I don't like sweet stuff. Oh, bummer. Shiver me timbers, you two will be there. Come on, let's set sail for the prison yard. No sea shanties on the way, please. That's the way out to the yard, I believe. Someone's excited. So this is the famous yard. The circus performance was taking place here just before the body was discovered. Most of the prisoners were assembled here when the body was discovered. Alright, time to take a look around. Cease and desist, please. So she does have a taste for human flesh. She's definitely back to normal. Don't mislead the poor girl, Fender. Hey, let me make it up to you. How about it? Keep your tongue to yourself. I am Associate Defense Attorney Miles Edgeworth. This self-introduction brought to you with the word convoluted. So much for whipping me into shape. What are you muttering to yourself about, Kay? But indeed appeared on negotiations broken down. Maybe next time, Kay. You again! Okay, can you stop switching everything inside? What exactly were they being used for, I wonder? In order to be as annoying as possible. I'm currently helping out with the circus show's stage teardown and cleanup. But if you have need of me, I'll do my utmost to help. I'm just chipping in and doing what I can. Model prisoner that I am. Yes, my stay in this business seemed to be born. The Frank Sarwich you saw see before you is a changed man. A changed man who now targets recently deceased? No, you misunderstand. That was just a moment of madness. You're right, of course. I can't deny it. I still have a long way to go. The thief? Not necessarily a model prisoner would need to keep telling me that. Sorry to be two inmates for absence. Sour and Phoenix. Why didn't you tell us about Mr. King sooner? Ah, no, look, I don't think there's an inmate in this prison who'd talk about him if they didn't have to. Yeah. I imagine being a fixer affords Canis certain privileges. Because it's a fixer's job to fix solutions. Being morally grey or while not going too far out of line. I didn't think that's quite true. Nero's pretenses, look in his head would say otherwise. But maybe I better keep that to myself. You don't seem to like attorneys. Were you railroaded into confessing your guilt by one Whoever this attorney is, they suddenly seem to have made an enemy of our friend Mrs. Sarwood. I fucking love that callback. An Asian elephant named Isaiah, and one of the very big circuses. Many animals. She certainly seems very fond of petting humans, based on what we've seen. Well, most humans. Are you telling me she thinks I'm one of her kind? How comforting. No, if we deem it necessary, we'll simply ask for the key. You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. Who are you shouting at? So much for the goldfish. Oh yes, one of the guard mentioned being able to see it from her window on the attention center side. Again, how protective. The one seemed of a little bit of earth. I imagine it's to keep riff-raff like us out. This must be the stage for the show. Do you think people would be interested in the Great Thieving Show? I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend. I suppose they must have been using it to move things around. Where did any of that come from? Am I the only sane person here? Yeah, Mo, if I'm not mistaken. Sounds like a regular art. So here's the start of the show. Let me guess. You? Leave me out. Oh, Regent the Tiger. Oh, Nelly. I've heard a couple. That takes a bit. So the elephant is a heron? Suppose it's the first time for everything. Now, here's the third wheel. Given that it's a circus, perhaps a lion? Well, yeah, it's not going to be a line because bad. None that she's responsible for that. They'd probably give her. They probably deemed that. They don't attempt using a line again. Oh well, I recall seeing them behind the stage to examine it in more detail. What exactly is he may not look it supposed to mean? Do you mind if I ask a little about the prison? Awful? I suppose you mean the prisoners weren't happy? Unreal. Except when he's knifing through dead men's pockets. Maybe confess to your guilt. Oh god, it'd be funny. I didn't say you could have it. My apologies if I... Wait, why am I apologizing? Oh god, this Easter egg now. Didn't notice that Easter egg on my last playthrough. Madam, please release my hand at once. That's not what I was asking you to examine. I'm listening require neither hugs nor smooches. Thank you very much. Like a circus. friends. Suppose I should examine it too. The father is susceptible. Manners don't cost a penny, you know. Okay, so I've interacted with both. I suppose that's because her head seems to be up in the clouds. I can think of somebody who very much enjoys cracking the whip. You can, huh? Sounds like a real piece of work. Come on, Miles Reno, spill the beans. Trust me, Fender. One crack of her whip and you will be running for the courthouse doors. I understand that you handled the search of the prison. The Harrell family. I hope that doesn't include the animals. Sadly, they helped him to what it seems. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd trust the animals and contaminate anything they might turn up. That's a very roundabout way of saying that security is tight. Well, that certainly got a response. And what can you tell me about this member of your little family? I see. Even she couldn't tame this one. God, that's right. I think I've lost her. A cutie, what? Is that so? You can sell that just like the lands? Well, I trust lots of other people. Sir, Miss Edgeworth, sir. I'm finally caught up with you. Detective, you don't need it elsewhere? No, the judge and the kid aren't here. Yeah. Not quite. Proves a possibility, but it's not conclusive. I thought you'd say that, sir, which is why I ordered some follow-up work. Asked forensics and analyzed the blood and see if it matches the victim. They're only as we speak. Detective, I must say, I'm impressed. Did you hit your head or something? Yeah, don't look so surprised, sir. Alright, so that proves our murder happened in a detention center. Well, next trick. Don't worry, you can leave that one to me. They'll get in his chaperone, get every got no prisoners. Which is why I brought my secret weapons. Well, I don't know about you crazy cats, but I'm sold. Miles? Very well, detective. We'll try using your secret weapon. So, it detects that. Very good, detective. Am I one snapper short of a school, or is that a fisherman? Don't tell me you're going fishing for me. No, I mean, I just happen to have a measle. I see. Well, almost enough for like detective. Let's see what else you have. That's all she wrote, sir. Sorry, but that's all for the day, okay? I'll, show you the rest next time. Why do you think I call him secret? Guy can't just go sharing everything at once. It's crazy. In that case, I suppose if you've done to reveal to us, we'll have to do for now. Miss up. Does anyone else smell something sweet? I smell zero blood. Faint, sir, but it's there. Almost like cake, maybe. How would the body smell of cake? Okay, miss, I'll get noseful. Here we go, follow that dog. That's in the way. He's there for maximum security. We'll just have a throw after him. This is Canis' cell. The man himself is absent, it seems. Is he meeting with someone in the visitor's room? Looks like maybe he is. There's something here. Go fish. I have no idea what you mean. Have you quite finished? Whoa, down boy, stop now. No, you can't have it. Dogs can't eat chocolate, you know it. You won't behave, I'll just have to eat it myself. Not bad. That's some real outside the chocolate box thinking there. Not sure everyone agrees though. Daring of you both to assume the food in a prison is safe to eat. Well, daring or done. So anyway, it looks like it really was cake Miss I was shocking. Talk about a waste of time. Hello again, Polly. Whatever it is, it's in there. Mr. Carsarato's cell. We need to take a look inside. Detective, call the guard. Oh, thank you, officer. A question before we begin. Is the prisoner, Mr. Carsarato, still in solitary? No, sir. He came back a little while ago, and he was here for an enrollment. Guess he must be on work duty someplace. I see. Now, if you'd be so kind as to open his cell. If you'd be so kind as to open his cell, that would be beneficial to everyone. This punching bag has certainly seen some use. No way. No way indeed. Quickly, detective, move the sandbox aside. Sandbag. Oh, could this be? Oh, there, wait, missile! Wait, stop. Sorry, go get her. Oh, that's right. You should have eaten that cake. He's gone. Well, I'm not going in now. Guess we'll just have to wait. Hello, Kay? Are you alright? You're not going to believe this, but we're in the detention center. The detention center? Don't go anywhere, I'm on my way. Quite, at least it came out unscathed, I think. Sir, the floorboards under the bed were torn up. So that's how he did it. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route we've been looking for. Incidentally, the knight's body was covered in dirt. Dirt that might have come from being dragged through the tunnel. Okay, what was it like down there? Nice job, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? I'm sorry that you thought that I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor, but I'm not about to let the truth slip from my grasp, no matter what you or the committee might say. I'm here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourselves should have uncovered.
Objection!
I accept your terms. I'm confident in my reason. And what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co. I do not intend to besmirch its name. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated. Okay, now is really not the time. Mr. Cosfatu's escape is no laughing matter. It was a compliment. Judge Gavel's argument seems reasonable. Must be a fault in her logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it.
Hold it! Overruled! Hold it!